What?
You look like Mary Poppins.
Is he cool?
Hell yeah, he's cool.
I'm Mary Poppins, y'all!
Hey, what's up guys? The Paradox Nerd here. Welcome back to my channel, and today I'll be doing a review of the Hot Toys MMS 436 Yondu from the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 movie. Okay guys, so a couple thoughts before I start my review. I just wanted to say that I am blown away on how amazing this figure turned out. Yes, I know I'm jumping the gun by saying that, but you know, first initial impressions right out of the box, you are going to be just totally giggling like a little girl and how amazing this turned out, from the head sculpt to just pretty much everything. And I'll dive into it a little bit more when I start my review. But it's just one of those things that if you are just a Hot Toys collector, this is a must-have. I know he is on the wait list right now, so definitely jump on it. Like, pause this video, jump on that wait list, and come right back and finish the rest of this video. With Hot Toys announcing Yondu last year in San Diego Comic-Con, I was watching the whole coverage, and every single time I was just waiting for someone to just do some more close-up of this figure from all angles, and just I was just like, okay, this is it. That is going to be the figure of the year for 2018. So it was a must-have. All right, before I start rambling on here, let's just go straight into the review. Starting off with the packaging. And as you can see, Hot Toys did an awesome job with this packaging. You kind of have the theme colors, pretty much the theme of the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 movie. You have like a cassette player in the front, a picture of Yondu. Also in the front, I got all these buttons, kind of like replicating that as if this was a cassette player. And on the side of the box, you get a picture of the ship, the Guardians of the Galaxy ship. On the side, you have a volume button. And right on top, you have like buttons, like I mentioned before, trying to replicate as if the box was a cassette player. I mean, you have like a record button here, pause, and in the back of the box, really nothing special, just pretty much all your warnings and information in regards to the figure. Inside the box, you have the cassette player with some computer chips, with some information in regards to who was involved in making this awesome figure. And right behind it is just where your figure would be. Now, in terms of a score, I scored the packaging department a 9 out of 10. I am super impressed with this packaging, and I feel that Hot Toys was trying to pretty much capture the theme of Guardians of the Galaxy with this packaging. You know, with trying to make this box as if it was a cassette player, with all the theme colors from the movie. And if you notice, if you have the Star-Lord figure, it's pretty much almost the same packaging, and I think they were going with that for the rest of the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 figures. So I am super and extremely happy with how it turned out, and that's why I gave it a score of 9 out of 10. Okay guys, so here are the accessories that come with Yondu in the deluxe version. Let's start off with the Yaka arrow, and as you can see, really cool. And this is the one you could kind of holster on the side of his leg. Here is another Yaka arrow, which you could kind of use this to kind of pose him as if he's like kind of like whistling and making it fly out of his pocket. And this comes in 3 pieces. So here's one, and here's the other one. And there are like kind of like little slots here where you can kind of fit it into where it needs to go. Another thing that you get is Baby Groot, and I already put Baby Groot in the cage, but you could actually take him out, and you just gotta be very careful when you do, because these roots of his, or his branches, are very thin and can easily snap off if you're not careful. So here is Baby Groot in his Ravager outfit, and It is really cool, really detailed. So awesome job with that Hot Toys. It also comes with a stand, so you can kind of like snap him on there. And voila. And he could kind of stand like that. And here is the cage. Really cool detail on it. You also get this jetpack. And this is the similar jetpack that comes with Star-Lord. So, and I have to say, I have the Star-Lord figure, and it was really annoying to put it on. So, and yes, it is really annoying to put this on Yondu. So, you also get this Rocket Raccoon's gun that he used at the end of the movie. Really cool detail. And look at this fin that you get. So this fin is actually magnetized. You could just pop it off and snap it on just like that. The magnet's not that strong, but strong enough. So you can take a look at the detail inside the fin. It's all like kind of like electronics inside the fin of Yondu. And look at the paint application on these hands. These are the hands that came on the figure already, and you can see really cool and really detailed. The paint application on is top notch. You can see the veins all around the hands. It's really cool. It's like almost like dark bluish veins. So Hot Toys did an amazing job with the paint application. Here is the one pair of hands which you kind of use to hold the Yaka arrows as it's going around his body. I'm telling you guys, detail on his hands is really pretty amazing. Here is the hands that you could kind of use to hold the arrows, and they are close-fisted. And again, the detail on them, top notch. Here is just one hand. I guess you could use this one to kind of hold the arrow like on the left side of his face. And here is the base. I also forgot to mention you also get this knife, so really cool, really detailed too. Now in terms of a score, I scored the accessory department a 9 out of 10. I felt that if they added an extra head sculpt, maybe with him smiling, because he did smile a lot in the movie, it would have, you know, boosted the score to a perfect 10. Alright, so next thing I would like to take a closer look at is the articulation, and I am really impressed with the articulation of Yondu. Considering the fact that, you know, he's got a lot of stuff going on in terms of his outfit. But let's just show you. Let's start off with the head articulation, and as you can see, you could turn his head from side to side, kind of move it all around. He has no restriction. So really good amount of articulation on that ball joint. Now moving on to his shoulders, you can see, wow, that is freaking amazing. Now compared to my Grand Moff Tarkin, yes, that is a lot of articulation. You can kind of bring his arms forward and same back. So really cool range of motion with his shoulder joints. His elbows, you can pass 90 degrees, same with the other side, and your typical like wrist joint articulation too. Let's move on to the torso, and you could see you could bend his torso forward and bring it bring him back. Wow, that is really, that's a lot. Turn it from side to side, so really good articulation there. And there's no hindrance in terms of his outfit. So you don't have to worry about, like, you know, maybe breaking something. Now let's move on to the hip joints. Pretty good articulation there. His pants are not too tight, so you don't really have to worry about like tearing something. You could abduct it a little to the side here, and just about 45 degrees. Same with the other side. Now, as opposed to bringing it forward, a little bit, maybe about like 30 degrees, and same with the other side. And Hot Toys definitely use really good materials on the tailoring, so you don't really have to worry about anything tearing while you're doing some, you know, poses with him, or any kind of dynamic poses. Let's move on to the knee joints, and you can see really good articulation there. There's, you know, you see that double joint in the knee, so that is really cool. And then moving on to the boots, so as you can see, it's two-piece. The boot hides it pretty well, so you really can't notice it as being a two-piece boot. All right, you get good range of motion forward, back, side to side. I don't know, I'm torn. Like, I want to give it the 10, but I don't know. I just felt like maybe the hips joints could be a little bit better. You would think that the outfit would hinder him from getting a better articulation, especially since the last figure I reviewed was the Grand Moff Tarkin, and that in itself was so hard to articulate. But man, I am impressed with the articulation with Yondu. So that is why I gave it a score, a 9.5 out of 10. Alright, so next up is the detail and the paint application on Yondu. And I am just blown away with the amount of detail and paint application on this figure. I mean, look at this, look at his head. Look at the coloring, it's perfect, you know, on his face. Look at the detail of his fin. You know, it's like they took Yondu from the movie and shrunk him, literally. Look at the tailoring on his jacket. I mean, and you feel the quality of it. I mean, the last time I felt a quality tailoring is on the Doctor Strange figure, and I'm telling you, Hot Toys, they did an awesome job with the tailoring. I mean, look at the scarf too, and you feel the scarf is very soft. You know, I'm not gonna pull it out, but you know, you can feel it. It's really soft. Good tailoring on that. Look at the harness, the detail on the harness, the belt. Look at the pants. Good quality material. You don't have to worry about anything tearing. So you get like these arrows on the side here. All right, I'm gonna remove the vest jacket and kind of show you the detail and the tailoring inside of his vest jacket. Alright, so I just wanted to show you guys real quick. This is him with the rocket pack, and to be honest, I feel like you're not gonna pose him with that stupid rocket pack. First of all, it's really annoying to put on. Two, it is you know, I feel like, you know, putting it on could ruin like his outfit. Number three, he didn't really use it that much in the movie anyway. So yeah, so just wanted to show you guys real quick with him and the jetpack. And here is his vest jacket, really cool. And here's the inside of it. Okay, so here is Yondu without the vest jacket, and you could see, damn, the tailoring, even, you know, with the jacket inside, is really amazing, really detailed. And here is the arrow that you kind of like slip it to the side here. In terms of a score, I scored the paint application and the detail department a 10 out of 10. The tailoring is top notch, good quality materials. They nailed the skin tone of Yondu. I could go on and on. I'm telling you guys, 10 out of 10. And last but not least, the best part of this figure, the head sculpt. And I'm telling you guys right now, if I could give this head sculpt an 11 out of 10, I would. But unfortunately, I have to give it a 10 out of 10, which is, you know, by far still a perfect score. I'm telling you, Hot Toys nailed the likeness of Michael Rooker, and this is probably the selling point for me, at least, for this figure. You know, this was definitely a day one pre-order for me as soon as I saw it in San Diego Comic-Con last year. I mean, take a closer look. I mean, I don't know if this is like the best head sculpt that Hot Toys has ever done, but it's definitely up there. You can see the side profile, you can see all the like the markings. I'm not sure what those are, maybe they're scars, but I don't know if you could see it from here, from this angle, but look at the veins on the forehead, or the side of his head. It's like dark blue, so I'm telling you, I'm not sure if my camera could capture it, but look at the goatee, the beard on his face. I mean, it has like a grayish color, so if you can't see it in the video, you could definitely see it in hand. Let's take a closer look at the other side of the head. Man, I'm telling you, this is probably by far the best head sculpt of any figure I own. So yeah, not much to say here, but definitely a 10 out of 10, guys. Okay guys, so here are my final thoughts for Yondu. He is a must own for any Hot Toys collector out there. Do not miss out on this guy. I know he is waitlisted right now, so definitely jump on that waitlist if you haven't done so or you haven't pre-ordered him. If he is sold out by the time this video comes out, definitely try to see if your local comic book or collectible store has them available. Alright guys, in terms of the tailoring and the articulation and the head sculpt, I am just speechless. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna stop talking because I have nothing else to say, because this figure is just amazing. My overall score for Yondu is a 9.5 out of 10. Time to wrap up this video by saying thank you guys in taking the time out of your day and watching this video. Smash that like button if you liked the video. Comment in the comments below. Let me know what you guys think about Yondu. Is this figure of the year? Let me know in the comments below. And subscribe if you haven't done so. I got more content, more videos, more unboxing reviews coming up, so you don't want to miss that. Okay guys, thank you guys again. Just want to let you guys know, doesn't matter what you collect, collecting is collecting. Take care, and I'll see you guys next time.